Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here then welcome, my name's Chloe. So in today's video I'm going to be doing a tutorial of this makeup look here, and for this look I have used one of my Plouise palettes here that came in the budget box for August. So this is the Bride to Be palette, so this is the sort of brownie toned palette here. There are a few ready shades here that I didn't use. I did initially try them off camera and they didn't go with this look. I just felt like this palette really needed like a dark brown and a black really, because a lot of these shades are very similar. I mean, I do really like the shimmers in here, but for it to be a bit more cohesive and something that I would be willing to travel with, I would have preferred, you know, a deeper brown and, you know, possibly a black. If you would like to see more of me, you can find me on Instagram, TikTok and Twitter under the same handle, which is at ChloeKH with 2 E's, but I'll pop that in the description box below for you, as well as all the makeup products that I've used on my face that I may not have mentioned in this video. I really hope that you guys enjoy watching this tutorial and I will see you on my next one. Bye! Hey guys, so all nice and zoomed in now. So I am going to be using one of my Plouise palettes that I've got from my budget box for this tutorial today, but I'll show you the palette now. It doesn't have a dark brown, so although sort of looking in the monitor, these shades here, they do look quite dark, but these ones are sort of, if I turn it this way, you'll see that they're very red toned, which I did try to use first, but I didn't really go with the look. It really needed like a dark brown for this sort of like smoky glam look here. So I am going to be jumping into the Orgy palette just to use a sort of dark chocolatey brown to use throughout my crease, and then I'll use shadows from this palette. So I am just going to take the chocolatey brown shade called Money Shot from the Jeffree Star Orgy palette. I'm going to take that on my trusty little Morphe pencil brush and just sketch out my shape for the full cut crease. So when I do a full cut crease like this, I like to go slightly higher and really sort of fully extend the shape out. And then for this bit here, I do like to have a little dip, so I just sort of dip down and flick out. Okay, so once I've got that shape down, I'm just going to take my next pencil brush here and just gently blend the edge. And when I come to both the inner and outer parts, I like to sort of carry on that blend. So next I'm going to be jumping into the Plouise Bride to Be palette. And I'm going to take this shade here called Match Made. Same brush, I'm just going to blend all the way around, 50% on that Money Shot shade and 50% off it. And extending my blend down here as well as this outer part as well. So with this look today, I wanted to be a bit more glam, although it is sort of a wedding palette. I just feel like I've already done quite natural, soft glam type looks with these shades, you know, before on my channel, and I didn't want to repeat that type of tutorial. So I wanted to do something a bit more glam with this palette. Next brush with nothing on it, just to blend around that shade. Same brush, I'm going to take this shade here called Stuck With You. Then I'm going in with my next brush to gently blend that out as well. Same brush, taking this shade here called Breathtaking. Then I'm just going to go back into those shades and deepen up that blend. So it's a Saturday today. We are at the end of September. It's the 24th today, and I just can't wait to wear jumpers. And I mean, Jake's there was an offer for Disney Plus for, I think it's like $1.99 a month or something. So we've got Disney Plus again for a little bit, and I can't wait to watch Hocus Pocus. There's a second one that's, I think it's coming straight to Disney Channel. It's missing out the cinemas. And then, you know, just to watch Coraline. And Corpse Bride, and oh, I love it. I love winter. I mean, don't get me wrong, I have been, you know, clinging on to summer. But I feel like I am transitioning into fall. And I just love that lead up to Christmas, like as soon as October hits. You've got Halloween, and then you've got the fireworks night. And Jake has actually already bought me a Christmas present. He sort of bought it for us, really, but he did have to tell me what it was, because he wanted to make sure that I had the time off work. There's too many people in our office, can't be off at the same time, so he just wanted to make sure that I had, you know, a specific day off, as he has booked us to have a long weekend away somewhere. So he just wanted to make sure I had the Monday off for the date that he's booked it. but he hasn't told me where we're going, what we're doing. That part he's going to save for Christmas Day, which I thought was so sweet. He's just the most thoughtful boyfriend, and it was, you know, it was really needed after the crappy week that I've had at work. It's been one of the more crappy weeks I've had in, you know, a long time there, and I was feeling quite down, and that's really cheered me up. Okay, so I'm going to leave that blend there, and I'm just going to wipe away sort of this underneath section here. So I'm going to take the Garnier micellar water, and I've got my little Q-tip here, so I wet the one side and keep the other side dry. So taking the wet side first, I'm just going to wipe away. And then I take the dry side and just sort of wipe over the top so it's not too wet, and define what I've tried to wipe away as well. Then, because I want this to be quite bright, I'm going in with my Benefit Cakeless Concealer Shade 1. And to get that precise sort of line all the way round, I'm going to take my Makeup by Tammy quite fine liner brush, and then just to sort of pack out this bit, I'm going to take this flat brush here. Okay, so I've set that with a bit of loose powder, and then I've put a mini bit of tape here. So I've put it in the direction that this sort of flick here is going, so I can match that up with a smoky liner. Now, unfortunately, this Bride palette doesn't have a black, so I'm going to be taking the shade Glory Hole from the Jeffree Star Orgy palette, just to sort of blend there, as I want it to be quite a dark sort of smoky liner. Then I'm going to take some of that Money Shot shade, also from Orgy. Then back into that Plouise palette for some of that Match Made shade. Touch of Stuck With You. And then that Breathtaking shade. I'm then going to take this shade here called Forever Thing, and I'm just going to whack loads of it onto a flat brush, and I'm just going to pop it up here. So I'm just going to wet my brush with a bit of the Urban Decay setting spray, go over that again so it's a bit more metallic. And then for an extra bit of sparkle, I'm going to take the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Liner in Midnight Cowboy and just sort of dust it over the top. Then I've got my Makeup by Tammy fine liner brush and my Inglot 77 gel liner, which I've mixed with a bit of duraline as it is quite dry. So just a thin line on the top, connecting that through with the black shadow, and then I'll draw an inner corner point. Okay, so for my waterline I'm going to be taking the Benefit Bad Girl Bang brown pencil eyeliner. I'm going to be going into that Money Shot shade from the Orgy palette. And taking Match Made from the Plouise palette. And Stuck With You. And then taking a fluffier brush to blend that Breathtaking shade. So what I'm going to do now is pop on a lash, do the rest of my base, and then I'll be back to show you the finished look. Hi guys, so this is the finished look here. I really hope that you've enjoyed watching this tutorial. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel before you leave, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!